Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. It's time for some more EU5. It's time we adopt the printing press. It's earlier than I would like to do it, but it also arrived here so fucking late it doesn't matter, you know? I need the printing press. I need... steak... paved roads, there it is. You know, I'll also take an extra cabinet seat. Would not have a problem with that. Let's go. Yeah, in general, there's a lot of good things here, so. Oof, yes, Republican power. Yeah, we can get another cabinet seat here. Efficiency for cabinet. I don't want to do absolute power of the president, but that one is just too good, I think. Slowly but steadily earning a lot of Republic power. Alright, the war with Bohemia continues. There we are. Slowly saving. We aren't really, like, I don't know. We're winning. That's the thing. The entire, like, battlefield and everything involved is just so divided, though. It's weird. And I don't know. There's, like, 3 fronts. I'm only active on 2 of them. I should not have taken this fight. I'm gonna withdraw. Population assimilation speed. Great news! Spread the Bibles far and wide. Look, I know which side I'm gonna have to pick at the end of this. You know? Like, for the time being, it's Catholicism. But that's not going to be for long. You know? 42%. Goddamn. Well, I got Leipzig. Continuing to just sort of siege and buy time. As we do. Alright. Replace the priest, please do. I wouldn't mind, you know, actually getting to humanism. You know? In the next parliament, I might just change our religion law. Even though I do love the progress to humanist, same religion group might be required here. Because it will give tolerance of heretic beliefs. And as our society becomes a little bit more divided, we are probably going to need that. There's 16 million returns so far. Two breach. Ah, shit. Looks like there's a Bohemian army here to try and deal with our cannons. Fall back and prepare. Yeah, water shortage. Okay, go clean these up. Like I said, it's going to be a long war. It's expected for what we're doing here, you know? I at no point made any allusions to a blitzkrieg. And, I don't know. The preparation and planning I made for it to be such a long war, I think, has been very good to us and paid off very well. You know? Because I'm not sitting here chomping at the bit. Looking for blood in the goddamn water. That'll be 45 countries joining the coalition. It's another Imperial Prince I off. By golly, if I don't need to off them all. Hey, on to the next one. Okay. I think this is actually a separate person, then we can piece them out. Saburg. That's the electorate of Prince Nobles. Whoops. Start annexation. Okay, you aren't at Bohemian yet. Fair enough. Cabinet man is dead. Alright. That ended up getting occupied by the King of France. Goddamn. Now it's ours. No, they'll accept. Yeah. That's Sourland. Can I get the province definition? Okay. Apparently all the way down to Siegen. Alright, well, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, good job watering into those cannons, boys. Alright. Go knock over their capital, and then East Westphalia. Yeah, the Bohemians will think they can win. I've realized I don't actually have to pay that close attention to my Landschrecht. Because the Bohemians cannot figure out if they can defeat them or not. You know? And the answer, turns out, is almost always no. And it's bloody as all hell for them, and crippling their professional army. To have to endure these losses on repeat, basically. As I was saying, Our Landsknecht are just too good right now. Like I said, Bohemia is also using like last gen levies, which means that our fucking professional troops just shred them. Alright. Once Bochum falls, it's over, I think. For East Westphalia, which is another province we can take control of. You guys need some R&R and time to reinforce. Oh boy. Nasty campaign. But like, in all honesty, the number of battles of Dresden, battles of Seda, I have likely inflicted the vast majority of the casualties today on Bohemia. Which is wild. Artist emerges, nice. Okay. Time for a separate sue for peace. And all the money you have. Good. Alright. Not bad. So, tell me more of the demography here. Low Franconian still. Alright. Alright, so there exists this mess here. I'm not actually sure who owns what or anything else, but I'm just referring to this zone as the mess. That I feel like I need to try and clean up as well. The Central German mess. Let's head you up to Dusseldorf. God, you have not been reinforcing so well, huh? If you guys could withdraw, that'd be great. Like they actually, I guess because that's owned by Saxony, they probably haven't been able to reinforce. Yeah. Yeah, they need some R&R, you know. As I prepare things. Okay. Target 1, this fort to there. I think we just go around in a counterclockwise fashion. Makes the most sense to me. Pardon me. Alright. So yeah, how is this Council of Trent going? Honestly, I haven't touched it. But you know. Interesting. Okay. We do not want it. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on. I don't really care too much for it. I think I should put forward Sicut Maleficti Egypti, which is, yeah, not acknowledged. So that'll be good progress for humanism. It also reduces pop join rebel threshold and all that, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't really care to participate in the Council of Trent, as I don't really intend to stay in Catholicism, so they can change their tenets a little bit. This bros is the Garage Rex. Alright. Alright, join the coalition against us. Well, here's the thing. If I just keep murdering all the princes, there won't be a well, there will still be a coalition, but it won't be too bad. All things considered, anyway. I just have to kind of make sure that, like, majors don't want to join a coalition against me. But, like, that doesn't seem to be the case currently, so... Oh, England has 79 antagonism. Fair enough. Keep that in mind. As I still debate what I want to do with you. I really should decide. It's another 133,000 people. Like, if I don't take your land... Like, I don't think I can force them to be free of Bohemia. So... I think this is the truth. Let's take this. It's more territory that I'll have to integrate. And Lord knows, a whole new culture. Accept them. Monkish. Bam. We're up to like 3.5 million people. And it's only going to get higher. Especially because following this war, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to fight the coalition. Max literacy. Oh, good. Just Wismar up here, and then we're good. I'm going to stockpile money because I know I'm going to need to pave so much road. You know? Alright. Here's the thing. Yeah. Expand the gravel road network. Yes, of course. Humanist ideas. Like I say, we have the religious ability. If I select our religion, just become same religious group to get that extra tolerance, I think that might help a little bit. You know, every little bit of tolerance does help. And, like, the Lutherans are just growing. And I want to try and, you know, maintain the peace. Even after I switch, it's going to be important to, well, maintain the peace. go to staying with this group. Fuck. I was not looking. They literally just walked through and wiped out my cannons. See, I've actually got to pay attention to that. Especially now that I'm down here where, like, Bohemia apparently does and will have, like, more active armies. Well, the problem is, like I said, cannons join battles. They go onto the front line and they fight. Like fucking morons. Because for some goddamn reason, the battle system in this game was the afterthought. They didn't learn their lesson from Victoria 3 about making the battles an afterthought. You know? They're just like, now let's do it again. So, cannons are actually kind of terrible to have in your army. You know? There's like the bombarding phase at the start, and maybe there's some legitness to it. I don't know. I think maybe you have them as a separate thing. You send them in together. The cannons do the bombard, and yeah. I'm not supposed to be standing here. Alright. Keep this fly route open. That'll be right. Yeah, expand the gravel road network. What the fuck? Every time I go to open that thing, they're just like, nah, we're here now. Surprise, motherfucker. Like, literally the moment I look away. It's tough. Like, this is the thing. I do, again, I bitch about my ADHD, but seriously. I'm trying to both remember to do things like, oh, I need to have my parliament and all that other shit. While also being like, oh yeah, I've got to watch this like a fucking hawk. Because if I don't, like, a bunch of Bohemians just show up and murder the cannons, you know? They are actually sneaking on them. Holy shit. They were actually sneaking. Well, that explains part of our problem anyway. Oh. Yeah, levies will get lost to attrition. Retreat levies up here. It'll take a couple months for the cannons to reinforce from that, but yeah. Yeah, the Bohemians continue to try. So by land strength. Yeah, like... Not for opposite subject, yeah, no shit. I don't know, I just don't care what Bohemia has done down in Italy. I probably should. Please them. Sorry. Make sure they have the reinforcements they need. You guys merge in there. Yeah, the Bohemians are active in this area, so I guess I actually have to keep a pretty close eye. Can I expand the gravel road network this time without getting fucked on? Okay. Same religion group. Alright, I've actually finished integrating West Mecklenburg. Good. God, it's such a mess. I have so much random shit all over the place. Yeah, get there. Just integrate. We're starting to consolidate a bit, though. Oh god damn it, not again. I literally saw it, but could not move my fucking fingers fast enough. I had my hand off the mouse. So, if I were... Why is that? Holy shit, yeah. Like, releasing vassals is sometimes literally impossible. Oh. Yeah. But yeah, Bohemia is gaining a lot of control in Italy. Take this region. No, I do need to mind my antagonism a bit. It's getting a little out of control. Okay. All right. Nice point. Von Luxembourg. Ooh, holy shit, you're good, but you're terrible. You're real good, and also real terrible. Everyone's got a dump stat, I guess. And as far as I can tell, military is kind of the best dump stat to have. Like, you lose a little army morale, but truth be told, that's kind of a whatever. Because, like, it's in comparison to crown power and estate satisfaction equilibrium. So. Subject, yeah. They must reach full occupation before we can just kind of kick them out. The Italian front is going not great, I'll admit that. But also, I'm not sure I care too much for the Italian front, so... Okay. Push you guys down here. Get the Landsknecht in for reinforcements. Go. Cannons to Hunfeld. Alright. Landsknecht are intact, so we'll send them to defend the cannons. The levies have taken, I think, too much damage to be considered combat effective anymore. They're just getting too weak. Army has seen better days. God. One mass casualty event that you won. And this is what happens. Yeah, so I occupy this, and I actually get down to Mainz, I think, hilariously. Bach belongs to Bohemia proper. France is feeling a little wobbly. Length of war. Fair enough. Yeah, we're gonna have to conclude things soon, I think. I mean, we have 71% more score, so... Yeah, there's no way to liberate countries, because there's currently a bug that needs to be fixed. And supposedly it'll be fixed next patch, where annexed countries aren't keeping their cores, so... 49%? Yeah, you're too late. The fort fell. So maybe? I think I walk here and then this is a country I've completely occupied, question mark? It's kind of tough to tell. You know? They haven't really been able to make much progress here yet. We've blunted too much of their offensive, I think. Yeah, they're a subject, but they are completely occupied, are they not? Who the fuck knows, because I can't zoom out to really see. Well, pardon me. Yeah, this is everything. So anyway, what now? What now? So on to here. Okay. You'll need to head down there. You guys head there. Try to leave them unattended for too long. You know how the gets. Okay, get up there. Good. Alright. With any luck, I can knock another minor prince or two out. Like, we've done wonders for cleaning up the Empire, at least. 55 Imperial princes remain. For some reason, it's gone back to being subject. It might be because of, like, the subject type, I'm wondering. Like, fiefs may be capable of making separate peace, but others it can't, you know? Or maybe the other way around. I think they're all fiefdoms, though. Man. Well, I managed to get a fort. Nice. How's the integration of Saxony going, by the way? Not bad. God, we're on our way to paved roads. It's 5 techs away. So this is too much for me to annex anyway. Well, that's gonna suck. I don't know, I think we've kind of just reached what I can do. And it's time for sort of the final treaty. But the problem is, like, I haven't even managed to get some of these that I really wanted, like this. Or here. I'm gonna withdraw from there and head for here. The Bohemians will once again attempt to attack our army. And once again, the professional Landsknechts seem to do their fucking job. Battles. I don't know, France never really managed to make much headway, shockingly. Like, they managed to take over this region, I guess, which was a giant distraction. Town of Weimar. God, there's so much. Glory to the army, glory to us. But yeah, I'm gonna try and take out a few more, like, of these smaller ones up here, I guess. The Treaty of Lagos. It's true, I don't really care about their dealings beyond the sea. Annoy the Treaty of Lagos. Treaties they are. Yeah, you have fun, you two. I have something else to colonize. Alright, hey. Good job you integrated that. Now to East Westphalia. Yeah, we got Neinberg now. Maximum control is going to be 81. It's a town. It's only 2 hops away from Bremen, so, like, this is good. Ugh. Oh my god, it also... No, it does have a road, okay. I was worried for a moment there. One. One of the road. A road will need to be constructed there. That'll improve connection to the south. Denmark and Wolgast. Sweden's in on this. In debt, levy availability. At war. Target opinion. Border distance. Yeah, fair enough. Alright. My manpower reserves are also kind of depleted. I don't know. I don't think I'm getting much more from this. To be fair, I've done amazingly. You know? Like... This is great. This really is great. So turn the Indian Basin. I don't know. We'll see. I'm still like holding out with some copium here. Lost some Gannons, but that's fine. Alright. Then I'm just going to be able to, like, continue annexing some of these places. But yeah. Denmark and Wolgast being up next kind of makes sense, I think. I need to take a decent chunk out of both of them. Seriously. Pinneberg. It's one of the last places I need. And then theoretically, I might have to fight. That's Lubeck. Poland. Which, I don't know, actually it seems relatively easy. Oh no, they have Hungary, that's right. But I have France. And France hates Poland, apparently, so that works. And at this point, we do have a contiguous border with the French. You know? It's like they can get here. Mm-hmm. 10,000 more Bohemians wander into our army. They were actually successful with this one. Good for them. Alright. Very well. Current war enthusiasm. Hang on, if I can just find something minor. And enforce demand. Well, apparently Bohemia is now at massive amounts of war enthusiasm. Oh. France left. That's why. Alright, yeah. When the fuck did France leave? And it would be nice if I was informed of it. To be fair, I probably was. But yeah, I mean, it's like I say, it's about time I leave anyway, so I accept it is time for peace. The French, they fought well. And I think the Bohemians probably took a lot more damage than they wanted to. That's for sure. So yeah, literally the French are just leaving now, so I kind of accept that it's probably just time. This is in something called the Thuringian Basin. Oh, I guess I just did this. This is subject. So yeah, we can no longer do separate pieces with them. At some point we could. There is something. There is a mechanic. I have no fucking idea what this mechanic is that allows subjects to occasionally just separately sue for fucking peace. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, the call for peace. I heed it. Come on home, everyone. It was a good war. We have 3.5 million people now. The Society of Jesus. Like I say, we're leaving Catholicism, I'm pretty sure, at this point. In praise of scribes. No. Alright. But yeah, 3.5 million, not bad. Bohemia currently has 4.5 million, so... Although they have their population, I think, centralized enough that they can, like, kind of leverage it a lot better than I can. Yeah. So, Denmark, you're good with me? Yeah, more or less. Antagonism, that's why we gotta murder you. Alright. The number of merchant and banking families that are ready to fight me is hilarious. How much longer until my beloved paved roads? Quite a while. Yeah, getting faster for now, though. Anyway, I believe it is October 1535. The Age of Discovery should be over soon, yes? 1537. Very good. Very good. Yeah, this whole Council of Trent thing doing. Well, we're currently 2 pass, 2 fail. So. Council is trying. So now this place is integrated at 81% control. Alright. It is good to see, though. There should be a map mode I want to look at. Yeah. Not bad. Like, you can see the control radiate out nicely. This place is still conquered. That's in the Holstein region. This is Neil Marshes, so I can do this next as well. And see about actually integrating like Hamburg as well. But yeah, our adjacent cities are fully under control. The adjacent countryside's not doing too bad. Get another 10% in those if I turn them into cities, but probably shouldn't. In the meantime, though, I think that's going to be it. Thank you everyone for watching. I've been Leo Scalman. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, folks. Have a good night.